Hey, welcome to Chaplain Moments Doctor's Call. This is Chaplain John Ring here to start your week off right. As you notice on our interlude and our post information, we have two other broadcasts that go out during the week. The one is on this one goes out on Mondays. Then there's Wednesday Bible study. It's an hour-long Bible study from Sun City, the retirement community nearby. And it's right now we're looking at the tabernacle. Pretty soon we're going to be going into character studies, looking at Moses, David, and Joseph. And then on Fridays, it's questions just asked. These are questions that have been asked over the years, and I've kept track of them. And I'm starting to run out. We're working through a book that says questions about the Bible. So most of those are about Bible questions. They're really good questions. They make me think. But I'm starting to run out of questions. So if you have any questions you want answered, send the questions to John at hopelowcountry.org. That's John at hopelowcountry.org. And I'll get them answered for you. If you want to know what date they're going to be answered on so you can watch that day, make sure you watch that day. I'll make sure I get it out to you. Questions that you maybe thought didn't want to ask, but you can ask away and I'll answer. So what we're doing is we're looking at love this month. The 7 different categories that theologians believe the Bible can be broken down to is grace, faith, hope, love, suffering, self-serving, and self-improvement. We're looking at love this whole month, every Monday morning. So let's get to it. 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. A lot of you know this. You probably maybe even had it quoted at your wedding. But this is much more than just a wedding. It says this: love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Last week we looked about love being the concept of laying your life down for the sake of another, as Christ laid his life down for us. This is how we do it. It says love is patient and kind. Love isn't hurry up, get it done. Love isn't nasty. You know, I kind of get tired of watching some older people say, "Oh, I love them," but man, they just make me irritable. Well, that's not love. That's roommates. That's a relationship that needs some of God's love in it. Being patient and kind, gentle. It says love does not envy or boast. Love doesn't sit there and go, "Oh, you got this, so I need that." This I get that a lot of time. Well, he got to do this, so shouldn't I? Or she got to go out with her friends. Shouldn't I go out with my friends? No, it's not like that. And it also doesn't boast that I'm the best one in this family. I'm the he man. I'm the she woman. It doesn't do any of that. It's a joint effort in love. Love is about a relationship between two people, not one having domineering effect. It's not arrogant or rude. Boy, I've seen some people, I love you, but boy, is it a rude love. Boy, is it wrapped up in the ego of the one saying those things. That's not the way it's supposed to be. I love this next statement in 1 Corinthians. It says, it does not insist on its own way. My wife and I have probably the worst discussion trying to figure out where to go out for dinner when we go out for dinner. So, where do you want to go? I'll always go to a Mexican restaurant. I don't eat enough Mexican. She doesn't like Mexican. So she says, I don't feel like Mexican. I want to go to Ruth Chris Steakhouse. No, we don't go to Ruth Chris. She says, I want to go to Outback. Well, if I love her, I'll say, okay, that's fine. Let's go to Outback. And if she loves me, there'll be times she'll say, yeah, we go to Cinco's or Mi Taritas. It doesn't insist on your own way. It doesn't mean that this is the way it's got to be done. And sometimes we think love is you got to do it my way. No, not at all. It's actually about encouraging the other person. So it's not irritable or resentful. Boy, the Jesus and Paul must have known that we would need that in today's world. There's so much irritation going around, isn't there? People seem to be naturally irritated these days. Well, love says, I'm not irritated with you. We had a situation the other day. We went to Home Depot to get a refrigerator. We never did order a refrigerator. My wife thought I was irritated with her, which I wasn't. I just needed to get some light bulbs. So I made sure I called her. I said, babe, I want to let you know I'm not mad and not irritated at you at all. She goes, well, thanks for calling me because I thought you were. Well, and I told her, I'm sorry if I seemed that way. I just needed to get those light bulbs. Well, that's because it doesn't do that. It's the opposite of irritable. Is it's understanding. It's encouraging. And also, love is not resentful. It's not resentful because somebody might have gotten something more than I did. It might not be because somebody gets an honor. See, and we're told to love our brothers and sisters. This isn't just for a marriage. We're told to love our brothers and sisters. So sometimes when somebody in church might get some accreditation, you thought, man, I should be getting that cheer. No, it's not like that at all. It's what's it say in the same book of the Bible that if someone is sad, we should be sad with them, but if someone gets an honor, we should be honorable with them. Yeah, that's the way real love is. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing. I can't tell you how many times I've been in counseling with a married couple. Something will come up and say, "Well, I'm really glad it ended up that way." Well, why? Because she deserved it. Because he deserved it. Because they deserved it. No, no. Real love brings life. It's not about bringing death and destruction. That's what evil does. Real love rejoices with the truth. Real truth, real love says, "Tell me the truth, and I'll accept it. I'll lay my life down for the real truth." That's what it does. And these are all elements of what real love is. Now, this gets said a lot at weddings because it needs to be said, but this isn't just weddings. This is with your children. What is it to be patient and kind with your children? What is it to not envy or boast with your children? What is it not to be arrogant or rude with your children? What is it to not insist on your way as a parent with your children? To not be irritable or resentful. To always rejoice with the truth with your children. Because sometimes I think children are afraid to tell us the truth because they know what's really going to happen. We're not going to be very rejoicing. We're going to be hard to deal with. This is with your neighbors, with your people at church. What does it mean to be patient and kind with them? Huh? What does it mean to not envy or boast? To not be arrogant or rude with them? It means you're going to sit there and listen to them. It means you're going to pay attention to what's going on. That's what that all means. So this is the elements. This is what love actually looks like. The first week, 1 John 3:16, about laying down your life, that's what we're to do. This is how we're laid down. 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. It's not easy. We have to embrace it. This is what Christ does for us. Could you imagine if he wasn't patient or kind with us? Could you imagine if he was envious or boastful with us? No, I couldn't at all. So, hey, this is the truth. This is what real love is. Is there somebody you need to practice it on? Is there somebody that needs your love? Look up 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. Meditate on it. Ask the Lord to help you to love in that way. And watch out because he'll give it to you. Because this is what love really is. So, hey, thanks for being with us today. November 13th. It's a Monday. We're halfway through November. We're getting ready to get into the Thanksgiving and Christmas season. So hang with us. Keep coming back. We'll be here for you. And thank you for taking some time and just listening today, just being part of this. I really appreciate it. If there's anything you need to talk about, contact me. That's john@hopelowcountry.org. And let's see if I can't answer whatever issues you have and talk with you. I love to serve you in this way. See you next week.